And welcome on in if this is the first time or maybe the um, 30th time you've been hearing about legacy builders. We are just excited that you are here. This is something that I watched my friend do for over 4 months. I was so skeptical. I was so scared. And I had to keep seeing and keep asking questions. So that is what we are welcoming you to do today is just be open. Ask all the questions that you have so that you can make the best decision for yourself. And then literally, I always invite people just ask God if this is for you or not. There is no high pressure sales. We do not want anyone to be doing this that doesn't feel excited. Yes, you will always feel a little bit nervous and it might be outside of your comfort zone. But this is such a beautiful opportunity. So I'm just going to share a little bit more. So, this is just a quick disclaimer that I want to share. I will be sharing my income, some of the other people that on our team that are doing amazingly well. But again, you will get out of this what you put into this. The good news about this opportunity is literally to be successful, everything is a learnable skill. There is no one that can come in and be like, "Oh, this didn't work for me," because you're taught everything you need to do marketing, to do build an email list, to build an audience, to connect. And so this can work even if you're brand new, even if you're not techie. You just saw how much I struggled with even sharing my screen. And, if you don't have a big following. So you are in the right place. If you're an ambitious person working a job that you don't love and you want to start your own online business, but you maybe don't have any prior business experience. If you're like me, you had a heart to help and be of service to others, but you just haven't found the right thing. You've maybe been searching, tried a lot of other things like I have, and you want to contribute more to your family financially and have been praying to find something that you're aligned with, but you just don't know where to start. And you're in the right place if you have a business or a ministry that you love, but it's not actually bringing in enough profit. You're looking for another income, and you want to learn how to use digital marketing, sales, funnels, automation, social media, and your email list to scale it. Maybe you're looking for something that will financially take the pressure off your main thing, that won't take too much time. And maybe you understand that learning these high income producing strategies will help your business, or you want to learn this knowledge in order to provide these services to others. And you're in the right place if you know that most millionaires have 7 streams of income or more, and you maybe thought about or dabbled in other side hustles over the years. I have done affiliate marketing, network marketing, drop shipping, Etsy, selling my own products, but maybe nothing has really worked. And you also hopefully love learning, but have thought that adding an additional stream of income just might take too much time, energy, or money. So, if you are frustrated and exhausted by your business or life or both, we are so glad that you are here. I just speak to way too many families who are working too many hours or investing too much money into a business that hasn't been working. But like that God has put this desire in your heart for a reason, and I am super excited to share this literally easy, proven business in a box that is actually already 90% done for you with all the hard work of like researching and developing and creating and filming it. So, I truly believe that most of us feel unsettled because we know that we are made for more. The word desire, actually, the DE means of the, and sire means father. I believe that He has placed in our heart this deep desire for freedom, for independence, abundance, and living the full John 10:10 life that, Jesus already paid for on the cross. And so the e-learning industry is a beautiful and incredible thing to be a part of right now. It is a $1.2 billion a day industry but it is projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. It is going to more than double. So you are listening to this at the right time and you're in the right place. So imagine just getting a tiny piece of that pie. Not only are we sharing a proven digital marketing strategy that's generated over 50,000 people in our community, and I do just have to say that this is not the first program with master resale rights that I have bought. I have bought four other ones, even a Christian one, and they are not created equal. So, I was like, oh man, I do not want to buy another one. But guys, we have the absolute best here. So the industry is proven, this program itself is proven. There is huge money to be made in this industry. I have a friend who has made over $1 million selling this exact program. We have hundreds of people who have earned six figures with this exact program. And we're just so excited to share with you this program because it allows you to make 100% profit, which is like unreal to say. And I'll be sharing a little bit about how that actually happens. But it honestly takes the same amount of energy selling a $9 lip gloss, or I was in network marketing selling doTERRA essential oils, making $2 a bottle. Maybe, if you've ever done affiliate marketing, you know how you get like 25, maybe if you're lucky, 40, 50% of the sale. But like this is a $900 program that gives you 100% profit. So those $900 paychecks, that's pretty incredible. So if we haven't met yet, I just want to say hello. I am Carrie Olson. I am a wife and mom from Minnesota. Here are my three kids. Two of them are out of the country, and my youngest is graduating from high school. So it is a busy time in life. But I am obsessed with helping families earn online, reclaim their time, and build freedom. And my mission is to set 1,111 families free with their own online business working only 10 to 14-hour weeks. Now, it's insane, honestly, still. You would think it would have maybe set in by now for me to say that I actually went from zero, my first post ever about this program, to $100,000 in 67 days. You guys are going to hear a little bit of my story, but man, I'm just like that kind of money doesn't happen to people like me. So I just want to tell you, you do not have to be anyone special. You just have to have a heart and a desire to say yes if this is what God is calling you to. Oh, gosh, here we go.
Will you tell me
This
how
is me sharing with my
I have
husband
financial struggles?
about the program that I started without him knowing.
You can read this?
A month ago, I started a new stream of income in digital marketing, following a 2-hour blueprint. It's been fun and it's gone well. By the grace of God, I've now made $51,400. What? What? What?
Wonderful, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, that is an answer to prayer. Okay.
Wait, a month ago? I've now made 51,400 a month ago? You started and in a month you made $50,000? Are you serious? I'm gonna cry. Me too. Really?
Whoa. I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's great. Praise God.
Okay, so it goes on, but you guys, I am just a normal person. This has changed my life. So in that video, the next thing my husband says after it cuts out is like, "Let's get a boat." And I got him a boat. Like, oh my goodness, this is our family on the boat last summer. We're excited to be ready to take it out soon again. But the biggest thing is we can make more memories. Here, I went skydiving on a random Tuesday with my two oldest kids because we were just able to. And then this is the evening that I hit $100,000 in 67 days. I don't think I said a word. I was so in shock and cried that whole night. But it hasn't always been like this. In 2015 is actually when I started looking for another stream of income. This is my house that I no longer own. This is the house that actually went into foreclosure because I was diagnosed with cancer. My ex decided our marriage wasn't very much fun anymore, and he ended up walking out. I was not prepared to take on a mortgage by myself. Working a full-time job only made about half of what our mortgage was. So I had to get a second job and a third job, and that still wasn't enough. And I tried so many different things. At one point, thought it was 21, and I kept saying, "Yep, I tried 21 different things," which is an absolute ridiculous amount. But maybe 3 weeks ago, I sat down and I wrote them all out. It was actually 31. So that's even a little more ridiculous. But I was searching. I just knew in my heart there has got to be something out there that works. So I did network marketing, affiliate marketing.
Back up. Back up.
Oh, if you could mute yourself. Hello, welcome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm driving. And
No
nobody's
but I just knew that there had to be something out there. And that's where I was so excited to be introduced to the Legacy Builder program. So, we are going to learn about what this is because this is everything you need to start and scale an online business. You are actually going to learn the business foundations. What is your vision? What's your mission? We need to look at branding, marketing, doing sales funnels. Don't worry, those words scared me too. But then you need to decide what is the social media platform you want to be on. We want to be building an audience with your email because that is something you own. But you're going to learn how to do that through free online content that you create in a way that feels authentic and in alignment. So, if you want the most plug and play business in a box that you can actually resell, this comes with something that's called master resale rights. Now, this is basically you purchase the program one time and you own it. You can turn around and sell it as many times as you want over and over again. So the coolest thing is with this, you make one sale, you are break even. You make two sales, you are 100% in, have a return on your investment. So if you are, maybe a coach and you're like, oh, I want to create my own program, just know that I love doing that, but that is going to take you at least 6 months. That's actually what I helped people do before I got into this program. With this program, you can get up and running quickly within 24, 48 hours and be making money. You do not have to have any prior experience. You don't have to create your own thing. But if you're ready to have your own business, this is incredible. So, this is a done for you coaching program that teaches digital marketing online. You get 100% profit. There are no upsells, there's no monthly fees. You get started with a 100% free platform. It is an amazing business development course that teaches you about sales, about marketing. You guys, people go to 4 year and beyond colleges to get some of this information, but you can get started in this program. You can learn the skills, and then you can actually have something to practice on by selling this course. You do not share commissions. The profits come straight to you in your Stripe, your Square, your PayPal, whatever you set up. it doesn't first go to the company and then, maybe on the 15th or the first of the month, come back around to you. No, it goes to you. And so that's beautiful. There's no MLM drama. There's no sharing of any, affiliates. There's no team building, but there is a free, supportive, and engaging community. You get live coaching by our millionaire mentor. She has made 6 million in the last several years. And there are 5 live coaching calls a week. So you can attend them. Maybe the times don't work. We do have times in the evening. We have them during the day. They're built to be really supportive and meet you where you're at, but there's always the replay too, which I actually sometimes enjoy just because, you can speed it up and get it through it a little bit faster. But there is also tech support. So if you're like me and you're like, this sounds cool, Carrie, but I am not techie, yeah, that's okay. I am the same way. So if you're wondering, all right, well, why should I consider doing this? There are thousands of people who are struggling right now that are wanting to, fund maybe the dreams that God has given them. I know so many people right now who their kids are graduating and they want to help them with college or beyond, getting married, grandkids. Like just to be able to say yes to things without checking your bank account first is such a huge blessing and a huge freedom. The price is affordable and you can come in at 4 different levels, but you can get started with as low as $58. You make your investment back with one sale, and it solves that problem of, gosh, I wish I could sell something that people will be excited to buy with a done for you product that you don't have to create. You can have this new business set up in a couple of days and it is beginner friendly. And people love it because there's no hidden, no monthly fees, no sharing commissions, and you get to keep 100% of what you make. So it's perfect for those who want freedom, fulfillment in income, but have maybe been a little too overwhelmed to start their own business because you're going to learn step by step how to set up your sales page, how to grow and market your existing business if you have one, or this can be your business is reselling this. And you will be supported by an incredible community of experts, tech support, as well as mentoring by me. So, number 1, you get to learn and use the marketing strategies if you have your own business. If you don't have your own business, resell this one, practicing the marketing strategies that they are teaching us. And if you have your own thing too, this could be an upsell or an addition to what you're already doing. So now I am going to share with you just a quick little walkthrough of what this actually looks like. Let's hope. Let's hope I can share my screen. 1 second. All right, I gotta stop presenting. Okay. I think I'm almost there, getting on the right screen. Okay. All right. Is everyone able to see this screen?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how do I make it bigger? Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you what the program looks like. Now, we just upgraded to the 2.0, and it's really exciting. You're going to see here that I started with the original one, but there is a ton of videos in here. And like you can see this little blue bar, I haven't completed them all. And that's what I'm going to encourage you with too. If you do get started, I want you to earn as you learn. You do not have to go through every single one of the 199 lessons, but I'm going to show you how comprehensive it is this is amazing for the person who is like, I want every single detail and I want you to show it and share it in a really complete and step-by-step way. So within each of these modules over here, and you can see there's 3 pages of modules, but we're going to look at um, the launch kit for your business. As you can see, this is Michelle O'Neill. She is the founder of this. She does the videos. They're pretty short. I mean, 2 minutes and 29 is not bad. She kind of gives you an overview of launching your business. What is your vision? What is your earning income activities and the 2-hour workday? What does this look like? Which social media platform should you choose? Understanding the algorithms. So just know that, yeah, as you can see, these are pretty short, but you want to go through each one of these. So within the program, there is literally everything. Creating your empire, picking the social media platform, the discovery method. You will learn attraction marketing. This is amazing for the person who's like, I don't want to be salesy and spammy. I don't want to have to reach out to friends and family. This is perfect for you. I have never once even reached out and said, hey, girl, you want to look at my thing? Nope. I literally just make authentic posts that are in alignment with who I am, and I answer questions and get them onto my email list. The email list, you guys, is amazing. It does a great job of selling for us. But you're also going to learn, mastering selling, storytelling, branding your business. There's 3 more pages of this, crafting your message, building a recurring income stream, affiliate marketing, email marketing, list building, using ChatGPT, creating your own thing. So maybe you do want to create your own program, course, ebook. Like this is a beautiful thing to be able to learn that and then how to market it. So there's a 3rd page here, but the other thing that I want to show you is our school community. This is a beautiful, incredible, supportive community. Just going to show you a little bit around in here. So first of all, every morning when I started out, this is the mindset that I needed to have. And I kept saying over and over, if they can do it, I can do it. I was scared too, you guys. So if you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, I just had to build my belief and look at these normal, everyday people who are, winning. So another 900 this morning. 900 here. Don't give up. 900 ding while cleaning. Also, yeah, I'm not sure what country this is, but oh, it might be South Africa. I think Rand. It is a global opportunity. So here's another $900, $900. And then we get into, I just have to read you Victoria's. They are mortgage free. After 20 months living as renters, paycheck to paycheck, she started digital marketing at what she calls the worst time. She said 8 months ago, we closed on a brand new house, and 8 months later, they paid it off. Oh my gosh, like this is the kind of stuff that really inspired me. Or Daryl, who's making 5,500 in the last 6 days. So we need to have a true belief that, hey, this can absolutely work. Now, I'm going to show you the calendar. Here's all of the ways that you are supported live. There is usually a mentoring call every Monday. There is the Tuesday call. There is, hey, welcome. And if you could just mute yourself, that would be beautiful. And also, Michelle does these free webinars for us. We just get to, you guys, she even gives us the emails. So we send them out to our list, our email list. We invite them on. She does a webinar similar to this one. And then she says, hey, if you want to get started, please reach back to the person who sent you. So similar to this, like you don't have to do anything like this, but if you choose to, I actually will give you, my template that I'm using here. And then yesterday, there was a mindset mentoring. Like there is just so much support inside of the community. And then lastly, she does a video every single day. Today was on the inner game. These are really short, but you guys, it's usually on mindset or maybe like, here's some hooks to use for your videos. Like, yeah, 4 minutes, but you want to be plugging in. You want to stay motivated. You want to have your mind where it needs to be to succeed. So that is part of the amazing community that we have here. I'm going to head back. Hopefully this hopefully this works. All right. Are you guys seeing now my Canva community screen again?
Yes,
Yay. Okay. So
you
let's
can present if, yeah.
yeah, let's keep going with this one. Okay, so I showed you the community and the calendar. These are the bonuses that you also get. The community, you get a Canva crash course. You get Michelle's $1,000,000 in 17-month blueprint, a 30-day market strategy plan, how to start an online business, 200 digital product ideas, mindset, messaging, marketing to your first million. And if you choose to go faceless, that this is a beautiful one. Actually, I really enjoy this even though I'm not faceless, but it's called Your Invisible Empire Faceless Marketing. Okay, so how does this work? It's super easy. You purchase the program. Immediately, you receive the link to get into the online training, just like you saw. You set up your own funnel. You click a button, you import it. Now, you do need your own domain name. I just bought mine through GoDaddy. It was $12. And you do need a professional email. Mine is $2.99 a month. So very, very low cost. That is the only other out-of-pocket expense that you'll have. You share content and you share the link to get people into your email address. And reminder, you only need one sale to make your complete investment back. So when I started, I was hoping to make 2 sales a month. I'm like, you know what? $1,800 a month for fun money, for, saving towards vacations or something, paying off debt. That was my goal, was 1,800. But think about 10 sales a month is 9,000. 50 is 4,500 and 112, you are making 6 figures. I feel like a lot of people, 10,000 is their goal. And this is only a little over 11 sales a month. So this is potentially 2 to 3 sales a week. And Michelle says on average, 1 in about 20 people become a sale. So you need to try and get about 20 people into your email sequence in order to get that sale. But are you ready to really be inspired? This is one of my mentees, Destiny. She made 50K in 50 days, and she also hit 100,000 in less than 6 months. So she was getting nearly monthly eviction notices. She was worried about this working for her. She was like, can I do this mostly faceless? But she said, I discovered this blueprint and I realized it was easy to follow and understand. And I learned how you can work 2 hours a day, how you can have a pre-built automated system that runs for you 24/7. You can literally have a full functioning business in as little as 2 to 3 days. And she said she went from stressed and overwhelmed to having a business in 3 days. And so, yes, super exciting because she is just a year in, and I think she's made now over 160, maybe 170,000. So this is Daryl. He has made 300,000 in 2024, and I am hoping that this also plays. Let's see.
See, this short video is fixing to change your life, and I'm fixing to share with you how I know you're going to make it because I made it. I was homeless. I slept in my car. After I got fired from my job as a welder, a job I gave everything to, a job that kept me broke, living paycheck to paycheck, They let me go for no odd reason. I hit rock bottom. I had to go stay in a homeless shelter with 16 other men, right, from around the world. I had to sleep in my car on the banks of a lake. I had to sleep in the woods. I had to brush my teeth in a Hardee's parking lot. I was at rock bottom. I didn't have no family. Nobody came to rescue me, right? And so I told myself after I lost my job, even though it seemed like it was the end of the world for me, I had hope. I knew it couldn't get any worse. And I knew that I didn't want to risk giving another job everything that I gave for them to slap it in my face and basically treat me like trash. So I came online. I discovered digital marketing, guys. And that has been the difference. An old country boy from a small town of about 800 people gave a job over a decade, blood, sweat, and tears, 10, 12 hours a day, got fired, stabbed in the back, mistreated, was homeless, slept in my car, slept in the woods, right? I came online, discovered digital marketing, been following a blueprint where I have learned high income skills that has allowed me to revive my life when I was dead in the dirt. Revive my life. Now I've learned these high income skills, guys, that has allowed me, a guy who was homeless, who got fired for no reason, to now be able to build a $250,000 online business working 2 hours a day. That's how I know you're going to make it. Because if I can make it, you can make it. And if you want to know what I've been doing that has allowed me true time freedom to travel the world, become debt free, and do exactly any and everything I want to do with no income worries and no stress. No experience, no tech skills, no following, yet I have built a successful online business in digital marketing working 2 hours a day. If you want to know what I'm doing, if you're struggling and you're going through it, and you want to know what has revived my life and given me hope, then comment yes in the comment section, and I'll be happy to send you guys over all the information.
Love his story. And then just quickly, Diane, she is in ministry. She is also someone that I helped get started, and she also made 100K in 6 months. She's saying something really, I think, important here because we all start scared. We're like, oh man, I don't know, is this going to work? She said, I took courage. I crushed fear. Here I am 6 weeks later at $40,000. 2 days ago, I made 5,400 in one day, another 900 sale the next day, and woke up to another 900 sale today. I mean, come on, how crazy and unreal is that? It's real, possible, and the sky is the limit. So grateful to God. So I just want to share. I'm just going to skip this video for now, but this is Christy Taylor. She is another dear friend. I love her story because she made $16,000 in her first month, but that last payment came in while she was riding a roller coaster with her family. Now, if that is not time freedom and automations working for you, I don't know what is. So here is what you don't need. You do not need to pay commissions or recruit anyone. You don't have to use your own personal social media accounts. You don't have to sell to your family or friends. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to have experience. You don't have to pay monthly fees or upsells. You don't have to show your face. And you do not have to be creative or spend a ton of time in research and development. This is literally the most step-by-step, plug-and-play digital program that I have ever seen. Perfect for complete beginners with no experience to start an online business without creating your own product. So the investment is $900. There are payment plans available starting at $58 a month. Get back to the person who invited you if you're looking for that payment plan. And start thinking, what questions do you have? I'm going to go over some of the top ones that I know, and then actually I am just opening it up. So if you have questions that have come to mind, write them down and I will cover them. So what if I don't have a niche or a business? Can I still do this? Well, that's the whole point is you're getting a business. The beauty is you don't have to feel stuck trying to pick something ahead of time, wondering what you're good at, trying to choose a business model, because as soon as you purchase this, you get your funnel using a free platform that you can, you'll get into the course and you can learn how to start selling it with 100% profit. And then I still get this. So what exactly are we selling? It is a coaching program. Basically, what you guys saw in the walkthrough with the videos, it is a coaching program that teaches online digital marketing. Sometimes I describe it though as like affiliate marketing, but you get 100% profit just because I feel like the majority of the time I'm just bringing people to this program. And then once they purchase it, Michelle and her team, they kind of take over from there. They do the tech, they answer the questions, they do all the videos, the live coaching. Now, I do love to help. I have such a heart to help everyone succeed that I have chosen to coach and mentor the people who come in with me. However, you do not need to do this. I feel like that's another question that I get a lot is like, ooh, like, I don't know if I'm gonna, know how to answer all the questions. And I'm just telling you, you actually don't have to. You just let the program do the work. And, once they're on the inside, you saw how much support there was with the live coaching, the training, and, all the calendar events, the tech support. Like you don't have to let that worry hold you back. Are there any other fees? And do I have to pay any commissions? There's no upsells, there's no monthly fees, there's even no annual fees to be in this program. You pay for it one time. The $900 goes to the person that you buy it from. The next step, though, there is a $39 fee. Again, the person that buys it from you, that goes to Michelle, the founder, for creating this, for paying her team, for the tech support, for, the video platform, all that kind of stuff. So the only other thing you need is your domain name and your email. But literally, as soon as you purchase it, you get this business license so that you can resell it for 100% profit to as many people as you want for $900. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, what if I don't have a social media following? Would I be starting from scratch? And that is completely up to you. Now, I did choose to start on Facebook. I will admit I have a warm audience there. This is, I guess, the blessing of trying 31 different things that actually didn't work is just through those programs. I have a lot of friends through Facebook who were in network marketing with me, who were in coaching programs, who are more entrepreneurial spirited. So I really believe that that's why, I took off so quickly. But like Daryl, you saw his story. He started on a new platform 100% from scratch. I feel like most of the people who are starting over, building, because you can hit on TikTok, it keeps asking you, do you want me to show this to your friends and family? And you can say no because you want the right people. And the algorithm in TikTok is really, really good. So you can keep saying, no, I do not want you to show this to my friends and family. I am starting from scratch. But the majority of the people, Jessica Cox, she is a good friend of mine now. If you are on TikTok, please go watch her. She is doing amazing things for the kingdom, but also really, really incredible things for her family. She started from scratch. She lives in a holler in West Virginia in a double wide trailer, and she built a following. And I think she has made over $300,000 now in, I think about a year and a half. So you can start this from complete scratch without your family, without your friends ever even seeing what you're doing. Do I have to create anything? No. The beauty of this is it's set up. You can start reselling it right away. Now, you do need to create social media content. So I guess that part is a yes. But if you want to do, a webinar like this one, I will literally give you this template. And other than either social media posts or videos, but again, you can do this on any platform that you want to. It works on Facebook, it works on TikTok, it works on YouTube or Instagram. And I'm just starting out learning Pinterest. You can actually make this work with whatever platform you want to. So how long does a setup take? And then when can I expect to see a return on my investment? So the setup for me, I did it in about 4 days with a total of about 2.5 hours. Took it in tiny little chunks. That is about all my brain could handle. I had to walk away. Not that it was like crazy hard, but as you can see, I am not techie. So if I can do it, you can do this. And we also have paid options if you are just like, ooh, Carrie, I want to do this, but like the tech seems overwhelming. I have an amazing tech coach on here, Daphne, who does this for everyone, and she does it at a very reasonable rate. So do not let that stop you. Now, the ROI depends on a lot of different factors, but my goal is to help you get a full return on your investment. I want you to be break even as soon as possible so that you know with your second sale, that money is 100% pure profit. What if I already have a coaching program or offers? Well, this could be a beautiful stream of income. I was working full time when I started this, and I'm like, okay, well, this has to work in a very, short amount of period. I was only giving it 2 hours a day, and I do not work weekends. So it was literally 10 hours a week. Now, if you can give it 5, is that going to be awful? Absolutely not. No, this is your business. You're the boss. You get to choose how much or how little you want to put into this. Maybe you can only do it nights. Maybe it's only weekends. I'm just saying that you get to take it at the pace that you want to. And I really do believe that, yeah, even if you have 5 hours a week, it is better than nothing. And then how does Michelle make money on this? I had that question too. I'm like, why on earth would she be doing this? That just seems, crazy because we know how much goes into a coaching program like this. So like I've said, we get that 900 directly to our payment processor, and then directly after that, your customers are led to a second page. There is a $39 one-time fee that goes straight to Michelle and gets them right into the program. You guys, I have met her. I have, been at her house, ridden in her car. She has a huge heart, and she has always said, I believe the more we give, the more we get. She is a single mom and she understands that. Like, we sometimes you just need a break. And I really feel like she is just giving us that break in a beautiful and really special way by giving us this program to sell for 100% profit. Now, she's also made 6 million in the last couple of years, so she is doing okay. And how do I know if this is the right thing for me? This is not anything I can tell you. If it will enhance or add to what you're currently doing, pray about it. However, if it's going to distract you from the calling that you know that God has on your life, then don't do it. Bottom line, ask God. So, I believe that there are souls attached to your obedience. I think about, I let fear hold me back for 4 months watching my friend. But if I had said yes, Destiny would not, as a single mom, be making the money she is. Diane wouldn't be, Christy wouldn't be. Like, there's so many amazing stories from this community. And yes, I was scared, but it was a scared yes, and I did it anyways. So you know that you have 2 options here, that you can spend more time dreaming about making more, spending time with your family, or I really do believe that if you commit to setting this up as your first or an additional stream of income, that this can be the opportunity to start living a life of true freedom and abundance. So I do have some fast action bonuses. These go until Sunday evening. So I have a Legacy Builder Jumpstart workshop. This is a pre-recorded VIP day that we did. There's tools, there's resources, and there is so much goodness packed into this that you can watch this. I will give you, this is my Freedom with Digital Marketing webinar. You can do this if you choose to. And then there is the Canva Blueprint. This is the freebie that you can use to attract people to get into your email list. And also I have a free mentoring Facebook group, and that is open to everyone who joins. And if you were invited here by someone too, just know that all these bonuses apply to you as well. So if you have questions, I want to open it up now. I am here, and there's some members of my team here as well, that we can answer your questions. We would love to just be very authentic about what this takes. Oh shoot, I'm seeing this the chat now. Oh no, was I not? Hopefully I was sharing the right thing. But okay, thanks, Miranda. Okay, we are opening it up. Who has questions? And you can put them in the chat too. Okay, so Maddie, on the Legacy website, it mentions you need to create videos. Do we need to be in the video? Okay, that's awesome. Now, it depends on the platform that you are choosing to do. I have chosen Facebook. And so I have maybe created a reel from my posts. I don't think I've ever created a video for posting on my page. I mean, I've done videos like this, but this is, more of a teaching. And I do these on Zoom. So there's lots of options for faceless. One of the programs that I bought with Master Resale Rights, the third one, I bought it from a woman who was doing this faceless, and she built on Instagram up to $1 million in 17 weeks selling a Master Resale Rights program that actually wasn't even as good as the one that we are selling. So it can be done faceless. I can share her Instagram account too if you just want to see what she did. Once she hit 1 million, she changed over and is now showing her face. I guess, that gives you a bit of confidence after you hit 1 million. I would be pretty proud to be sharing that as well, but you do not have to do that. So Destiny, who I also mentioned, she actually just started doing it with like it's AI, but it's like, have you seen the videos where it's like the little babies and they're talking? Um, she found a platform she's able to recreate herself as a baby, like she's like a 1-year-old talking baby. I know this sounds bizarre. I'm not explaining this very well, but that's her avatar. And she said that she has actually made sales because of this AI baby that she's created that she's posting. And so that's another way of doing it. There's a lot of things that you can do with AI or even just beautiful Canva, reels, videos, posts. So yeah, you do not need to share your face in order to be successful. Yeah, Julie, you've seen that. It is really cute. I honestly think it looks like her. So she's doing great. So hopefully that answers. Yeah, Miranda, you're saying there's so much value, it's not even funny. Miranda, is there anything that you want to add? I have loved having you in this program. We went to the mastermind and Michelle's house together, and just, yeah, I want to invite you if there's anything that you want to add.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, gosh, if I would have seen something like this 5 or 10 years ago, like how different my life could be. And I think Michelle said it best. She said it the other day. She's like, if there's a stirring in your heart, like there's a reason you're here today. I just think there's a reason you're here today. Whether you know Carrie or somebody invited you, and if there's like, I can feel excited for anybody that's new and watching this because I'm just having fun. I'm having fun. I'm just a mom on a mission for more. Like, I just want more love, more joy, more peace, more memories, more passion and purpose, and more impact. And it's like all those things are God inside of me saying, yes, keep going. You're on the right path. And that's my belief. And I've been a struggling single mom, broke as a joke. I know Carrie's story is similar. And it's like, there's too many people out there struggling. And I just think God has so much more for us, but we have to be willing to take the step and say yes. And like, do the work and do the research, So if there's something inside of you that's like, I just want to learn more, just do it. I mean, we're afraid, we're all doing it afraid. But this community of people, if you know Carrie, her heart is obviously to serve and make an impact. And Michelle is the exact same. I mean, that's why I'm here because I feel like I'm on the right path. Um, so just do it for you. Just take a look. If it's not for you, then you can be like, oh, okay, I looked and that's not. That's okay. I can put that on the shelf. It's not for me. So there's just so much freedom in this is your decision. But again, I just feel like God has so much more for us and we're not meant to struggle and live in lack. So that's all. Thank you.
Ah, perfect. I agree. Thank you for sharing that, Miranda. So, any other questions, you guys? Can put them in the chat or literally just unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah, Trisha. Hi. Oh my gosh, good
Hi,
to see
Carrie. How are
you.
you? Yeah. I just had a quick question, because I'm gonna have to jump off at the top of the hour, but I'm in Russell Brunson's community. He's the guy that runs Funnels,
Mhm.
and I'm not in that part of it. I'm in a kind of personal development part of it. But what funnels do you guys use? Is it a specific, like I don't want to say generic, that sounds bad, but like a generic funnel, or what do you guys use?
So the platform that it's built on is called System.io. And
Okay.
I was not excited to learn a whole nother platform. That was new to me. And you know what, though? So for my coaching, I use Go High Level. I feel like that is pretty robust. And I have been completely overwhelmed in there. Like I didn't even know how to send an email to my list. But System.io, it's nice because like it even helped me separate in my head. I'm like, okay, I have coaching over here and I have my legacy builder stuff over here. And it's very similar to ClickFunnels because you just literally import it. It's a click, it's like uploaded into your account. Yeah, change the photos, change the copy, make it sound like you, but it's honestly very similar and it's free, 100% free. Like I'm literally still blown away at that until you get 2,000 subscribers. But I mean, I'm over a year in and I still only have 1,400 people on my email list. So that's going to be a while. And I think it's only $30 a month when you do actually have to pay. So it's super affordable.
Hmm. Okay, great. Thanks so much, Carrie.
Of course. Good to see you. Are
Yeah,
you
you
still in
too.
Spain?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
super
I am.
fun. Super
I'll
fun.
be in touch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great. Good question. All right, my friends. Any others? And if not, or if something comes to you later, just reach out to whoever invited you here. We are a friendly bunch and love the questions. Like I said before, I was so skeptical. I watched for over 4 months going, what is going on? This has to be, some sort of scam. It's not. It's really not. But just make sure that you get all your questions answered. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being open. And have a beautiful rest of your Friday. We'll talk to you later, guys.
Thanks, Carrie.
Yep, see ya. Bye.